welcome to Movie Reviews by South of Normal with your host, me, Michael Soren. Today we're coming to you to talk about Andor Episode 5. Let me know what you think at any point in time in the comments below. I'll make sure I pause and ask you some questions as well. They're ratcheting up their, what's it called, heist, if you will, on Aldhani. They've marched over to... Spoilers. I'll stop right now. I didn't say that much. Nothing revealed. Okay? So, stop now if you don't want spoilers. Unless you're okay with spoilers, and let me know below. Are you okay with spoilers? I try my best to keep the spoilers way, way down. They're on Aldhani. They're marching to the garrison to steal the quarter's worth the payroll of the Empire for like 1 quarter. That's where the episode ends, is like they're at their base camp. Now, there's some infighting going on with them. Then we got Mon Mothma's story kind of developing. You see this very huge disconnect with her husband and her child. Like, I don't know if it's... there's more to that I like. The speculation is like she's too busy hiding what she's doing and like not fully sharing with what going on with them, and they're in this whole lavish lifestyle, living their living, not like being caught up in the politics as Mon Mothma is. So she might be neglecting them, and they're just like, we don't care anymore, like deuces. But the husband's very dislikable. I can't remember his name. Begins with a P. Perrin, maybe. He is... If it was a choice to make him dislikable, it worked. If it was happy accident, like, he is just like... You want him to get just punched in the mouth. He's so dislikable. But what do you think? Tell me what you think below. Like, what is this douche nozzle's problem? Him and his top knot are a little too tight. Needs to loosen up. Luthen he's got the shakes. He's panicking over this heist. He doesn't know how it's going to go, but the heist is on. There's infighting with Cassian, and I forget the other guy's name. Like, he had some tattoos that Cassian recognized, and there's just like, they're feeling each other out, and then all of a sudden he's been searching his stuff the whole episode. He pulls a knife on him. He's like, you have a Kyber crystal. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, the show. Oh, Cyril. There's more dynamic with him and his mom. Kind of feels like a mob background. Because, like, I'm going to call this uncle, and he's going to do that. And it's this weird dynamic they have. And let me tell you how refreshing it was to see him just eating cereal. I don't know why. Like, seeing cereal in Star Wars, it just was like, oh, it just made it so much more real to me. And I love how, love is a sarcastic use in this instance, how the fruit they always show in, like, sci-fi is a horned melon, because it got the spikes and stuff on it. It's, like, always like, this is an alien fruit. Because you think, like, you see it, and you kind of think it. So it's just... cool little prop thing that I always laugh at. The pacing of this episode felt a lot better than the previous 4. Last episode ended on this weird note. It just felt like there's another like couple. It's not really a cliffhanger. Maybe they tried to end on a joke. I just, whatever they tried didn't work for me. But this one, like, where it ends, it's like, okay, next episode this is gonna happen. It's been, the realness of this has been so welcoming. What do you think? What are you guys digging about this series? Let me know down below. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about all this. It's just the realness of it, like how they make it feel more like every man, every woman. Like, there's things to hold on to, like the cereal, like the fact they swear, like the fact there's like implied sex. It's just... it gives it a more, could be happening in our environment. It's just set with futuristic space stuff feel. Like, what's a slice of life? is the term I remember hearing a lot. It's a slice of life. But it's very interesting where they're going. Like, I didn't expect a heist. I'm not mad about it. It's just very interesting. And you got the different dichotomies of everything. You got Mon Mothma in the Senate in this rich hoity-toity world, and you can tell she's like freaking out, stressing out about things. And you got Luthen, who's kind of the bridge between the hoity-toity and the rebels, because he's got that wig, the whole disguise, the whole thing he does to get ready to be in Coruscant. And you got Cassian and the Aldanis over here as like the front, the guerrilla warfare-ish people. And you got what's happening on Ferrix, like the whole thing being taken over by the Empire. Like, we'll let you do your thing. Oh, wait, you're just a complete F-up. We got to take over now. Oh, this building, this is our headquarters now. I don't care who lives here. That was an interesting little thing. And so it's just the realness and like how they have the vast world within the world. It's just very, the weaving's there. It could be stronger. I feel like it's well written. It could be better written. There could be some more things. Because they're doing a lot of, I don't know. I just feel like the writing could be tightened up. Just tightened up. What do you think? You think the writing's good? Let me know. Much like this show, it could be tightened up. But the whole dynamic, you got the infighting within the Empire, the infighting within the rebels, the infighting within the Senate. It's just like there's all this, like, two sides to everything. And Cyril's infighting with his mother himself, in which he's going, like, it's kind of interesting. He might be going this full-blown rebel amongst rebels, like, to go just against Cassian. He's going to fly in the face of everyone just to get this guy he deems, like, you ruined my life. Blah. So, yeah, so far, so good. Enjoying Andor. It's a slower burn. It's a slower build, because they got, I think, 2 or 3 seasons, maybe 2, where they're covering a lot of ground. You got 24 episodes that they're trying to cover to get you to Rogue One. And we all, like, it's kind of like Better Call Saul. Going back to that, like, you know what happens in the end to Saul, even though, like, because of Breaking Bad, yes, there's some after Breaking Bad stuff that happens in that, but, like, we know where Cassian's story ends. Like, this show's Cassian Andor is about him. We know where he ends on Scarif, watching the big cloud of death coming towards him from the explosion from the Death Star. So they have this whole, like, world, like, this whole, it's based on Cassian, but there's all these other players that are doing something that's going to all move to this one thing, and it's just putting the pieces together in my head as it's coming along. It's been a fun journey. What do you guys agree? Let me know what you think about the journey so far. So yeah, Andor streaming now on Disney Plus. Check it out. Episode 5, 1 through 5 are out. I've watched them all several times. I'll keep watching them. They've been great. Great addition to Star Wars. Rogue One's one of my favorite movies. Top 2 Star Wars movie of all time. So this is just feeding that itch, folks. You guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Let me know what you think in the comments below.